Hey, welcome back to the channel. My name is Jeremy. You're talking to the Stock Brother, and this is the Stock Brothers channel. What we do on this channel is we try to educate you, try to entertain you as well in regards to matters of the stock market and financial independence. I'm on my fire journey. If you haven't heard of it, that's financial independence kind of movement that's going on right now. It's called the FIRE movement. It's basically being financially independent and retiring early. Basically, what that stands for. And I really want to, I'm on the movement pretty strong. So I thank you all for coming in. Welcome to the channel again. What we're going to do today, I've been getting a lot of questions in regards to a couple different things. And what we're going to get into is we're going to talk about, first of all, we're going to talk about the best time to get into the stock market. A lot of people don't necessarily know. A lot of people ask questions. Some people want to wait. Some people say, I ain't got enough money. Some people say, oh, well, I need to get a certain amount of money before I get in the stock market. We're going to talk about that. And we're also going to talk about, secondly, some different platforms that you can go onto and invest if that's what you choose to do and that's what you want to do. So without further ado, let's get into this. Let's get into the video. First off, the best time to get into the stock market. Again, this is I want you all to understand I'm not a financial advisor. Do your own due diligence, do your own research. I'm here to try to educate, entertain you, and hopefully you'll get a lot of value out of this video here. That's what I'm looking for to give you value here. But to answer this question, the best time to get into the stock market, in my opinion, is I'll tell you a couple of things. If your bills are paid and your kids are taken care of and you got a little extra money on the side, then you can get into the stock market. When it comes to the dollar amount, there is no set amount, no dollar amount that you have to get into the stock market because, as of right now, you can invest in a stock for as little as $1. As of right now, there are there are platforms that are actually giving away stocks and giving away free money. So you don't need much money to get into the stock market, but you do need to make sure that you have your basics covered. I mean, if you can't pay your bills, then you probably don't need to be investing right now. If you can pay your bills, then and you got some extra money ain't laying around, then it's a good time to go into the stock market. One thing I used to tell myself is, and I actually lived by this for a while. If I got some extra money to go to the casino with, and I'm sure some people have been to the casino, and everybody do a little slot pulling here and there. If you got some extra money to go to the casino with, then you have some money to put into the stock market. A lot of people think the stock market is gambling. I think that yeah, it can be gambling if you don't know what you're doing and you just throwing money in there, kind of like you do a slot machine. You just kind of throw money in there and hope it gives you something out. It can be like that, but again, why I'm here is to try to teach you not to gamble your money, but to be a smart and intelligent investor of your money for the long term. So when it comes a good time, I mean, if your kids are taken care of, they got clothes, they got something to eat, your bills are taken care of, and you got a little extra money sitting on the side that you want to do something with, then yeah, go get in the stock market. Now, secondly, now let me get into my second part here of this video is different platforms that you can use when it comes to getting into the stock market. I use a bunch of different platforms. Me myself, I have a Robinhood account. If you don't know about Robinhood, it's one of the newer brokerages that's out there. People think the Robinhood is not for real. Robinhood is a real brokerage. It's just fairly new. We have other older brokerages and older platforms you can use, like Charles Schwab. I actually kind of got started using Charles Schwab, their platform. You can go on there, open an account, whether it be, and you can open any kind of account with Charles Schwab, I know for sure, whether it be retirement accounts, individual stock brokerages, You can do a lot of different things on Schwab. That's a good one. Another brokerage that you might have heard of is Webull. I do use Webull as well. Webull is excellent for research. I do a lot of research on Webull. Um, the thing about Webull is, and we'll go into it in a minute in regards to some of the fees and some of the costs of these platforms. But Webull is a pretty good one that I use. I also use M1 Finance. Now, M1 Finance is more of a passive investor type platform, and we'll kind of get into some of these if you like. Just leave some comments in the or leave a comment in the comments down there if you want to see some more in depth and in videos in regards to these different platforms, and we can most definitely get that done for you. That being said, there's a couple of other platforms that are out there. You have E-Trade or Ameritrade. You got Fidelity. There's a lot of different brokerages and a lot of different platforms that you can use in order to go and purchase stocks. One of my favorites is again, I use Robinhood a lot, but I'm more of a Charles Schwab type of guy because I just kind of got started with Charles Schwab, and Charles Schwab has been one of the biggest brokerages out there for a long time. So I got in before the M1 Finances, the Weebulls, and the Robinhoods were even thought about, really. So it's I've kind of been around before then. You can go through your bank if you want to. That's another way if you want to talk to a financial advisor at the bank. A lot of banks have brokerages, a brokerage account set up differently through their own individual establishments. So you can talk to your banker at your bank and see about setting up something there. Me myself, I had an account through my bank for a while. That was kind of back when fees were ridiculous, and let's get into that when it comes to the fees, because back when I started, fees used to be $29 a trade. I mean, 19.99 a trade if it was good. So when in regards to the fees and in regards to the stocks that you bought, it almost meant you had to have some money, some serious money to get into the stock market, or it wouldn't have been worth it. It's almost like if a stock costs $20 and you got to pay $19.99 to make the trade, you can't really go and buy one stock because that particular stock, even if it moves up 20%, you're looking at about $24 on the stock. I mean, it would have to move up 100% for you to break even on your money. And so the fees used to be ridiculous. You pay $19 a trade, you get a $20 stock, and then the stock goes. It would have to go up to $40 for you to just break even, which was pretty much over the top. So nowadays you can get on brokerages when you talk about like Robinhood. You can trade absolutely free. It actually, and just to give you an idea of where the prices and the fees came from, they went from $19 or $20 a trade down to $10 a trade or $9.99 a trade, down to $5.99 a trade. And then you had these guys that came in and they just, when you talk about Robinhood, they kind of shook up the world when they came in and let you trade for free. And everybody else kind of pretty much had to follow suit in regards to it. So that's what they did. On Robinhood, you can trade absolutely free. On Webull, you can trade absolutely free. On Charles Schwab now, as of a few months ago, you can trade absolutely free in regards to stocks. So you just have to kind of go and do your due diligence, which I tell you all the time. I'm going to tell you a lot on this channel. Do your own research. Go find the platform that is best for you. Once you find a platform that's best for you, then you're happy with it. If you're happy with the decision that you make, then you're good to go. So That being said, when it comes to the platforms, there's a couple of them that you can kind of go with, that you can kind of research and decide that you want to go with, if you want to go with them. I also have some links down in the description there that you can hit when it comes to Robinhood, when it comes to Webull, when it comes to M1 Finance, and you can get some free stocks. Robinhood, I think they'll give you 2 free stocks. M1 Finance will give you, they'll give you a couple dollars. I think M1 Finance will give you $5 or $10. Webull, I think they'll give you 2 stocks, if I'm not mistaken. Again, you got to look it up. They'll give you 2 stocks. I think they'll give you one when you actually open the brokerage account, and then they'll give you another after you put $100 in your account. They'll give you another free stock. I think it's worth up to like $1,400, $1,200 or $1,400. Again, do your research. Might not be exact on some of these prices, so that's why you got to kind of look at it and do your research. But once you find out one, you can use those links in the bottom of the description to sign up, get in, fund your account, and then you're off on your way. That being said, that'll conclude this video here. I want to thank y'all for tuning in again. I am the Stock Brother, and trying to inform you, trying to get you going. I got future videos coming, so y'all keep watching. Keep looking me up. Please subscribe. Really and truly, I want you to hit that like button. The like button, splash it, smash it, everything else you can do to it. Make it blue, and I will appreciate you. See you on the next video.